Alright, what is up guys? This is Spectrum Reviews back here with a brand new video review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Absorbing Man Build-A-Figure Wave Venom figure. As you can see, we got Venom in the packaging right there. We got Legend Series on the top along with the Spotfinder's spider logo right there. Looking very nice. Marvel Spider-Man Venom. On the side you got a nice picture of Venom. Same thing on this side as well. On the back you got a nice product shot. There's a read up if you want to read that. Pause it now. Other figures in the wave, the Absorbing Man Build-A-Figure. Nothing much on the bottom, nothing else but down here. So without further ado, let's get him out here. See how cool he actually is. Alright, here we have the new Marvel Legends Venom opened up and out of his packaging. Posed next to the Homecoming Tech Suit Spider-Man right there. And the reason why I have these two posed together is because this guy can actually definitely pass as your comic Spider-Man. I mean, just look at the way he looks, you know what I mean? It's like he's ambiguously like MCU and then MCC, which is like Marvel Cinematic Universe and then Marvel Comics, obviously. And then yeah, I mean, I just think that these two look so good together, in my honest opinion. Oh, it's out of focus. There we go. Sorry about that. But yeah. Let's get Spidey out of the way. And overall, I'm just very impressed with this Venom figure. You know, his proportions aren't like 100% accurate. You know what I mean? And I am, you know, I'm fine with that. I really don't mind it too much. As a from a professional standpoint, yes, it's bad proportion-wise, but from my personal standpoint, this is my favorite Venom figure. I mean, he's better than my Spider-Man 3, Marvel Legends, and my generic little Marvel Legends cartoon Venom. You know, he has better articulation. He just looks cooler. I mean, and he has the classic head sculpt, man. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that head sculpt. Look at how gorgeous that looks. Venom claw to the face. But yeah, overall, the decal, the spider decal is a bit fuzzy, but, you know, this figure is pretty much spot on. I mean, even on the hands here. Let's check that out real quick. Skip that, make sure that's all focused. There we go. I mean, I really can't complain about that. Proportions may be bad, but the figure's not bad itself. So, yeah. So we have a couple accessories here, so let's go over those, and then we'll take a closer look at Venom. Alright, here is all of Venom's accessories that he comes with. We have the secondary head sculpt here, which is probably my favorite out of the two. Let's take a closer look at that here. Looking very nice and very precise. I love how the green goop looks on the tongue and in the mouth. Only gripe I have is that this is not technically accurate. And this is like defying gravity. So like all this is sticking up in there, but this is like dripping down. I feel like if maybe there was like a green line that connects to it from here, that would be perfect. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, you know, it doesn't look right to me. But this is my preferred head sculpt by far. Look at how badass that looks. That is Venom. That is Venom. But we get 4 interchangeable hands as well. 2 fists and then 2 open slashy / grabby hands. And this one's a bit warped. I think, yeah, that's a bit warped. And then this one is how they should both look. The fingers on that. Oh, real quick. Should look like that. But yeah. Alrighty, we are back with the Venom, and now we're ready to go over his articulation. So, first off, his head looks all the way up. That's glorious to me. All the way down as well. This is for both head sculpts, by the way. Get full 360. Get some head pivot in there as well. Arms can do a full 360. They're on soft ratchets. Go out that far. Bicep swivel also. This is a keynote that I was wanting to mention. When you're rotating the bicep, make sure that the shoulder is a bit away from the body. Otherwise, it'll rub up against this and it won't be able to fully rotate unless you have your arm out a little bit like so. Double jointed elbows, which bend in that far. Wrist rotation, wrist hinge, up, and down. That's for all 4 hands. We have a great ab crunch that crunches all the way forward like so. Crunches back that far so we can get some really good poses. We have a 360 waist swivel, which is on a soft ratchet. Legs can kick out that far, which is pretty good for a Venom figure. They can get back really not at all. We got an upper thigh cut right here. Double jointed knees. We have a calf rotation. Feet move down, up, and he has ankle pivot as well. Size comparison times. Here we have the new Marvel Legends Venom compared to the homemade suit Spider-Man and the Tom Holland Tech Suit Spider-Man figure. And I know I keep comparing these two figures to other figures that I'm reviewing, but please go check out these two guys' reviews for me. Please do so. But yeah, I think scales well with any Spider-Man figure that you really put them next to. Yeah, let's get these guys out of the way real quick, and then we'll move on to the final section of the video. Alright, thoughts, comments, and concerns about this figure. Thoughts and first impressions. I forgot to go over the first impressions. First impression was amazing. You know, I love this figure a lot. There are a couple things I would need to talk about, though. Mainly with... Yeah, let's just go over this real quick. It's nothing too bad, don't worry. But when I go to articulate the ab crunch joint, that snapping sound, I don't like it. I don't, it's too hollow to me. It doesn't sound like a proper ratchet. It sounds like something inside is sort of being stressed and snapped to me. You know, and it's been holding so far. There's nothing, it's not listening or anything like that. There's really nothing wrong with it. I didn't see that earlier in the review. There's a bit white splotch on his head. Anyway, the other thing is his legs are warped. You can see if I move them farther apart that they don't go straight down. It's not an issue because Venom is he's always been like the stocky dude, and his legs are always kind of fucked up anyway. So I'm letting this slide. Also, the final thing is, like, when you move, you can see that, like, it's just a bit wobbly. It's just something to mention, you know what I mean? I might super glue that joint in there because it seems like it's just sitting loose in there. I believe these are ball jointed hips. Yeah, it looks like a ball joint to me. Just got to see some Venom butt crack. But anyway, guys, this figure, I mean, if you buy it and if you play with it enough, you're not going to notice any of the proportions. I haven't been able to put this guy down since I got him. I love this figure so much. This is probably one of the best Venom figures out there. In my opinion, he slays the Spider-Man Classics Venom mold. Definitely. He's not as good as the Marvel Select Venom, but his teeth and his head look better, if that makes any sense. Anyway, guys, this has been my review. Again, this guy is highly recommended. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is Spectrum Reviews, and I will see you guys later. Peace.